say hello to Clapdaddie. Clapdaddie, despite his interesting name, is not an adult film actor, but instead is, or should I say was, a TikToker whose content primarily centered around mafia-style POVs. I guess it's reminiscent to Tofia's Mafia Boss's Daughter videos from back in the day, if you can remember that. His popularity was at its highest pre-2020, so before lockdown and everything, and it is really interesting why he was so popular. I guess it was a different world back then. Now I think it's been over 5, maybe even 6 years since this happened, so maybe, I don't know, maybe times have changed, but nowadays I just look back and I cringe really hard at the style of content. He was just lip syncing to badass videos and with his mafia outfit, which is just a cheap tuxedo, and that was really it. I'm not sure how he got hundreds of thousands of followers from that, but he did. And I wouldn't be talking about him if there was more under the surface than just being a cornball. And unfortunately, there was. You see, Clapdaddie, or if you want to call him by his real name, Colton, has a certain preference in the people he's attracted to. He's attracted to trans boys, and I guess men, but usually he likes them under the age of consent from what I've seen. This seems to be beyond a simple preference, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a preference. Yes, if it's that specific towards that group of people, it can be looked at as something other than a preference, to the point where it's not just a simple preference and more of a fetish. This would be first alleged by a creator who goes by Ava, who was actually pretty close with Colton until what happened, and they released a 4-part video series. Well, I guess I wouldn't say series, they're each around a minute long, but 4 videos detailing what happened between them, Colton, and another creator who Colton was close with. And I'll just tell you this, it is pretty bad on their end, not on Ava's end.
I also want to say that I understand the severity of the things I'm about to bring up, and I would not be making a video at all if I didn't witness things firsthand, hear multiple firsthand testimonials, and also full-heartedly believe it. And what that thing is that Ian in Front of Asylum and Colton Clapdaddie are 2 people that have very predatory patterns of behavior, and I feel like are a danger to our community. Ian posted a video that is not deleted, basically explaining how he felt like people close to him were talking behind his back. And I will admit that we were talking about him, but what we were doing was establishing that he has a very clear pattern of harassment towards women. Now, the few days I was with him, I know that he made several different women feel uncomfortable by saying things to them or getting too close to them or making them feel like they needed to ask someone to watch their back. And the thing is that I've talked to him about this twice before. Once when an incident happened with my sister, and another when an incident happened to a creator I'm close with. And I know another woman in his life has as well, and he just continues to do it. That's everything I feel like I have the right to talk about when it comes to Ian, so we're going to move on to Colton. Colton is a bit trickier because of the type of people he's chosen to engage with, but he has a clear history of fetishizing trans men and also being very inappropriate towards minors. I've heard several first-hand accounts of minors interacting with Colton and Colton saying things to them, being flirty with them, or just being otherwise just very inappropriate towards them. And all these minors also happen to be trans men. And in my experience with Colton, he's just very manipulative. He has a very nice persona, but there were points in the week where he was just talking about everyone behind their backs. I just want to restate that I understand the severity of some of the things I brought up in this video, and I would absolutely not be bringing them up if I didn't witness first-hand patterns or hear first-hand accounts from multiple people that I trust that barely even talk, if talk at all. My goal in making these videos is to just have the community be informed that Colton and Ian both have very predatory behaviors and to hopefully keep other people from getting wrapped up in it. And the reason why I feel like I had to say something is because I've associated myself with these 2 people. By doing that, you kind of give the okay to peers and fans that they're okay people to be around, when I don't think that they are. Unfortunately, it's a lot more complex than accidentally working with a problematic brand, because it's not just between me and them, it's between me, them, and all their victims. And stuff like this needs to be handled with care, and you need to make sure everyone's comfortable so no one gets re-traumatized. I haven't been able to talk about a lot of the things that I've heard and the things that I've seen But I just want everyone to take this information, what I've been able to tell you, and please stay safe around them and be aware of these patterns so you don't get wrapped up in it too.
Colton made a very weak apology that, in my opinion, just incriminated him more. I mean, take a look for yourself.
Hearing those things that Ava said about me, really shocking, and it really hurts. I've done nothing but love and support everyone. I've done nothing but help people. Yes, I have friends who are trans, who are younger, but I also have friends who are trans, who are older, and because I support the trans community. I've done nothing but uplift people and help people, and it hurts to hear these things that Ava said. I'm not gonna go bash on Ava. I'm not gonna go tell people to go whatever with her. This is probably why every day I just slowly start not wanting to do TikTok anymore. And this is probably why I'm going to quit TikTok soon, because of this toxicity and lies being spread. And I just want to let you guys know that. With everything being said, I would like to make an apology to anyone who I've made feel uncomfortable or made them feel like I was being malicious towards them. I am sorry. That was never my intention. I wanted nothing but the best for you guys. And if you can come and talk to me personally, so we can have a civil discussion on what I did wrong.
Around this time, Clapdaddie would also get exposed by another creator by the name of One Guy's Opinion. This time, this individual had actual screenshots and proof of Colton being creepy towards transgender minors. And this video would be the pioneer of the hate wave against Colton that is very deserved.
Of what Colton did, I'd gladly go after him. Well, when people are telling the truth, proof comes in quickly. Colton, who's a 22-year-old adult man who likes to use his influence on TikTok to talk to children, had a 16-year-old child come up with screenshots from Discord conversations with him. What you need to pay attention to is the behavior, saying things like, "You shouldn't leave me." A child is going to have an emotional reaction to that and suddenly start caring about the person who's them, as evidenced by, "Are you okay though?" There's more convo, and more conversation, and more conversation spanning over several days. The kid providing the screenshots is in Europe, and notice the cell phone company. Wouldn't you know, they only serve European countries, meaning no kid in California or Texas faked this. And the biggest piece of proof is his 4-digit unique number, which I won't share until I get screenshots from other kids. He did this to multiple kids. Another child on this app who's been sharing their story over the past few days has provided me a screenshot of Clapdaddie's Discord username, and the ID numbers match. Again, I will not show that number until I receive another confirmation from another kid. This was the child that Colton was messaging back when he was 16. Notice the dates of the conversation matches the other victim, as well as notice how Colton's encouraging a child to send him pictures of themselves. Further conversation where Clapdaddie mentions to this child that he will duet him. The message was sent on September 27th. And look who duetted that same child 3 days later. So be sure and let me know how these Discord messages are faked. There's one more kid I'm waiting for confirmation on, and then I'll share the unique ID number showing how 3 kids magically have the same ID number and conversations during the same time from the same person.
It would not take long for more proof to come out, and One Guy's Opinion would make an update video showing the actual proof, and it was pretty damning.
Proof sure does get found quickly when people are telling the truth. Here's the ID number from the first kid, the second kid, and now the third kid. So we got 3 kids under the age of 18 who all have been having conversations with the same person on Discord with the same ID number. The same ID number and person saying that they'll do a duet, and 3 days later, Clapdaddie does the duet. The same account that answers to the name Colton and keeps calling children handsome. The same account that likes to send pictures from below the waist to children that are underage. And have tons of phone calls with. Tons with children. And again, "Give me a second, cutie." And again, answers to the name Colton. And this is the 17-year-old kid they were talking to. A very clear pattern of behavior with children.
Colton would make a absolutely horrific response to all the rumors, mostly addressing the obviously fake ones, while breezing past the ones that have any actual substance. And in the response, he admits that he was dating a minor as an adult. It's wild. Here's the first part.
I'm here to share you my side of the story and to show you guys all the accusations made against me and to show you what's been manipulated and twisted, not by me, but by other people. Now, I'd like to tell you the accusations made against me, that I am a groomer, that I am a pedophile, that I'm a predator, that I fetishize trans men, and I fetishize trans minors. Now, I'm going to show you guys all the accusations made against me, all the screenshots I've gotten from people who have texted saying all the stuff I've done to them. Now, you can pause the video to read it, and then I'll speak about it. Now, the first person to make accusations against me was this person who texted Lucas, Vegetarian Water, and told them this is not them, that this is their friend, saying that I met him at a con. Not specifying which con, because I've only been to one con, and that was KatsuCon. Here's the second person accusing me, saying that I would pressure him into sending him things, showing no proof or evidence that I have done any of that. This is the third accusation said against me, saying back in November when they met me for the first time, that his brother went to school with me, not specifying which school, just school in general, and introduced this person to me. 1, I wasn't in school back in November, and 2, what school did I go to? Here's the latest one that Ava posted on her Instagram, and this person telling everyone that I talked to them when they were 13, a year ago when I was doing mafia stuff. I wasn't doing mafia stuff a year ago. I started that in October. Now, these are all the accusations that I know of or have seen made against me because these were on Vegetarian Water's Instagram story or Ava Lee's Instagram story. Now, an accusation says that I talk to minors. Yes, I do talk to minors. I'm on TikTok. I'm in a cosplay community. I talk to anyone, no matter their age, race, or gender. Another accusation made against me is that I flirt with minors. No, I do not flirt with minors. As you can see with everyone posting their pictures that I've talked to them, I've only complimented them.
I don't know if he thinks he got a gotcha moment right there. Like, yeah, I wasn't being inappropriate with minors. I was just calling them cute and handsome all the time, every day, and duetting them and talking to them every day, and then just endlessly complimenting them. You didn't catch me on anything.
And I'd like to move to another topic about my Discord. Yes, that is my Discord. And that one guy's opinion shared my private Discord, who I've not shared with the public, to everybody. And Ava even duetted it. Yes, that person I was talking to, their name was Casey. What they don't tell you is that we were technically dating without saying we were dating. And they only showed my messages, but not his messages.
This is a point that Colton makes throughout the entire response. And I can only assume it to be, yes, I did this thing, but they wanted it more. Like, I don't get the logic. He's basically saying, yes, we dated, but he was more engaged than I was. And this is like a tame example. You'll see another one very soon of just like the weirdest points ever. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish by saying that. Like, yes, I did date this minor, but he totally wanted it. Like, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. That means you're completely innocent and okay. And he drops it like some kind of bombshell each time. It's just, I don't know if it's more cringy or pathetic or just disgusting. It's unbelievable. And if you're shocked now, just wait to see the rest of his response.
And that what I sent wasn't actually they just covered it up to make it look like a.
He's referring to this up on screen here, where one guy's opinion showed a picture that Colton sent to a minor of his, what I assume to be his baby carrot growing. I don't know if this guy's like has some kind of mental issue where he's like a little bit dumber than usual, but that wasn't to censor anything. Well, it wasn't to censor a body part, a visible body part. He was probably censoring your baby carrot poking through whatever that is that he was wearing, a pajama skirt, thigh high, whatever's. I'm not sure, but again, he dropped that like a bombshell, and literally takes me 10 seconds, or I guess a minute, to completely disprove it.
I'd also like to thank Vegetarian Water or Lucas for sharing my Snapchat with the public. And with me and Casey talking, there's more to that story as well. I would also like to talk about that this is the Snapchat that Vegetarian Water or Lucas showed everybody. Yes, I sent Casey one thing. Casey sent me 6 more because we were dating at the time.
Checkmate. Yes, I did send this minor inappropriate literature, but it was because we were dating. I wish I was joking. I have no words, to be honest with you. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, what his point is. I just don't know.
I'd also like to thank to whoever screenshotted my location on Snapchat, because one, you didn't even put my life in danger, but I was at my best friend's house and you put his life in danger. To sum everything up, those accusations made against me were wrong. And this whole situation should have never been on TikTok. It should have never been on any social media platform. This should have all been done and handled in a private manner. I've also not given out anyone's private information because that is doxing, which is illegal.
So is talking to minors, Colton.
You guys have your own opinion on this situation, and that's okay. I would like to thank my fans and friends for supporting me through this. I will also be staying on TikTok to make more content for you guys. Thank you.
Spoiler alert, he did not stay on TikTok to make more content. He deleted his account soon after. And I'll repeat this one more time. I don't know what his point was with him admitting to dating a minor and then saying that he didn't even try and justify it. What does he think that what he did is okay because he was dating them? I really don't know. Either way, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.